Intern, look! Look, it's our very own zoo! We have our very own zoo again, Intern. I am so excited. I am so excited. But before we can really celebrate and rush around and enjoy just the space and the possibilities to educate people and teach them about the natural world through this beautiful open space that is now ours, we have to hurry because we have just gotten here from the Polar Vortex Park, and we have brought with us a few of the species and specimens that we were able to haul over here, including the ribbon seals. So we actually have Lemmingnommer, her daughter, and 2 of the male ribbon seals with us, but we need to get these guys in the water ASAP. Oh, the zoo is closed right now while we set everything up, but first things first, we really need to get those guys in the water. Where should we put them? Where should we put them right away? Is there like a big pond? We could make this bigger. We could make this bigger and turn it into kind of like an Arctic area, right? Right? Okay, there's a thing over here. All right. I think we're gonna move the seals up here. Oh man, we gotta get these guys in the water. That's the very first thing, Intern. Oh, but so exciting! I really am so happy. A little bit jet lagged. It's a little bit hard to just step off the plane, jump on the bus, and start running. But you know, you've got to do that when you're transporting animals internationally. It is not an easy thing to do, especially when you are the one in charge of that animal and you have to stay with them. All right, come on, Intern. Almost there. Put your back into it. We're gonna haul this off. There we go. Hauled it across. All right, there we go. All right, let's see if we can set Lemmingnommer up with something good. Thankfully, we have a lot of money to get us started too, Intern, but not a lot of stuff. That's kind of the sucky part of this whole ordeal. We have, you know, we've proven ourselves in the past, but now that we are opening a brand new area, we have to prove ourselves all over again and show that we really know how to take care of the animals. We have to get all sorts of regulations that we have to pass and get approval for. So we're back to square one is what I'm trying to say, Intern. We are back to square one with having to set up our park and earn our money the old-fashioned way. I was still able to make them give us quite a bit of extra income, but it's not going to be as much as I hoped for. Let's see, let's just grab, I think, the stone fence. We don't want to take too long. We really want to just get these guys in the water. Alright, I think the stone fence should keep them in. We want to give them a little bit more room to roam too. So we'll give them like a little lake over here. There we go. Oh man, and this is definitely going to be one of those fixer-upper parks, I can tell already. We'll have to just do what we can for now, Intern, and then as we gain more fame, as we prove ourselves once again, and as we turn this into a fantastic breeding facility for the specimens that we collect, then we will be able to earn more money and just improve the park overall. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's put a gate in. I want to get these animals out of the crate as quickly as possible, so that's kind of my overall goal right now. Alright, make sure the water is the right type for them. Good. Alright, Intern, you ready with the big giant shovel? Let's get nice deep water in here. That's better. That's better. That's what I like to see for our seals. Doesn't that just make you feel better? Alright, let's back up, get the good shovel. Alright. I'm coming. Alright, let's see. Kind of want to smooth. Whoops! The local high school is currently studying the concept of the food chain. They would like you to demonstrate this concept to the class and have asked if you can provide a sequence of pictures demonstrating how the food chain works. They will be sure to spread word to other schools about the help you have provided, and this will enhance attendance. You need to set up an exhibit where a carnivore can hunt its prey. Well, we have the seals, and that's about it. That actually is, a good point. We had to turn that down for now, Intern, and I'm going to let you know why. Because the deal with this particular park, well, I should say, see, now I'm going to say park when I should be saying zoo, but the deal with this particular zoo is actually that we are only able to bring animals that we have collected from our quest expeditions into this zoo. We cannot just adopt any old animal in. If we want new animals, we have to go on new quests. If we need animals from our old quest, we have to go and visit the old areas. So it's definitely going to be quite a new kind of challenge. Let's just go ahead and get water all the way over here. I think that'll be good for them. Good job, Intern. Alright, let's just we'll get in here in just a second and kind of smooth this out, make it easier for them. Good job, Intern. But yeah, so that's actually a big challenge that we are going to face as we do our work here. is that if we want to get new creatures in this zoo, then we have to go out into the world and work for the parks that we run into and bring them back from there. All right, there we go. Good job. Get that tundra grass in here. Good. Like I said, this is going to be a fixer-upper park. It's going to be constantly evolving as we kind of tidy up. Whoops! As we kind of tidy up what we do over time. All right, let's go ahead and remove these plants that don't belong in here. There we go. And let's get them some food out. Let's see. Let's toss in some fishy fish. Good job, intern. Let's put a herring ball in. And let's add a little bit of the shellfish for some diet variety. Just like we want to have a nice varied diet, we want our animals to enjoy a nice varied diet as well. Very, very important. Oh wow, we're back to having to pay a researcher to study a bouncy ball. A bouncy ball for our animals. My goodness, that brings back some memories. I don't think they need these kinds of shelters. I think that actually the ribbon seals would enjoy. Okay, some Labrador tea. Okay, I think we can let them out now. All right, guys. We're not done. Don't panic. Don't panic, little ones. But I just want to make sure that you guys can like get out. Let's rush over there. Oh, we're gonna have to pull up those dandelion weeds. Can't believe that. Oh, good. There is a little bit of grass in here. Hello, Living Nommer! Living Nommer the second! Ribbon Seals 7 and 8 who need names, welcome to your new home! Oh my gosh, they're actually ours! They're actually ours, intern! I cannot believe how excited that makes me! Oh my goodness! Alright, well let's continue with the little decorations and whatnot. Let's see. Oh, they're getting a drink. Good. That's what we want to see. We want to see those guys just diving right into the water, kind of getting comfy. I want tundra plants. Yes, yes. All right, so we're just gonna stick some of these little tundra plants here and there. Maybe put like a couple pine trees, but not the pine trees of doom in, and then we will put in. I mean, is there anything else I can do for you guys right now? I don't think so, but I want to put in some glaciers for them at least, if we can even get glaciers. And that might be why they're not available, because I don't think we can get glaciers yet. Oh dear. Oh my. I'm feeling that fixer-upper atmosphere in the air. Oh my goodness. Hi guys. Hi guys! This is gonna be interesting. A real challenge, that's for sure. Alright, we've got some Labrador teas down. We'll put down a few diamond leaf willows. Look at the little puff of snow. We should get some snow in here. Alright, a few of these just kind of scattered in, because we've only got the basics in terms of plants to start with. But I mean, they don't have any protection, they don't have anything in the water. Can I at least put a little bit of kelp in the water? Even a tiny, teensy bit? What? The magazine Zoo Fan Quarterly is... No, we don't have any Jeep tours yet. Not right now. I'm feeling bolder about being able to go. Get out of here, you Nutter Butter people. With your Nutter Butter request. We'll put down some Dead Man's Fingers. This area, the water is kept at a temperature to make them comfy, but it's definitely warmer than where we just came from. So I'm sure that these guys will be okay in the water. And I think it'll give them something to check out down in the water too, which I think they will really enjoy. Yeah, nope. This is all we've got. All we've got for now. I feel pretty bare and basic right now, intern. I'm not gonna lie. We're down to the bare basics. We're pulling up dandelion weeds. Look, there's dandelion weeds growing in the exhibit now. And speaking of exhibits, we actually need to get our bear and ground caribou into their new homes. So welcome, little bear and ground caribou, Yumi. We brought Yumi and Vixen and Donner and Comet. I think we'll put some penguins over here. We'll have like a little penguin pathway over here. And I think we'll put our bear and ground caribou actually in the middle over here, like a nice little grasslands area, because we have wonderful bear and ground caribou. I really like them. Oh, and actually we do have an Atlantic puffin that might indeed enjoy just hanging out here with the penguin or with the seals We'll have to see if the seals try to eat it, though. If the seals try to eat it, we'll move him into his own little area, and he can just chill out till we get more ocean animals. Poor little guy, I don't want to feed him. Oh my goodness. Come on, first animals. Ugh. Oh, we don't even have anyone to help us yet. We're gonna have to hire some help, but we gotta keep an eye on our funds too, because we actually have to worry about that again. Oh man, it's been so long since we've had to worry about funds, Intern. Alright, so these guys are gonna be tundra as well. I'm thinking we're just gonna stick with our log and window and stone wall apparatus that we've got going for surrounding the park. Let's see, is there a... That's a high. This is just a normal one. Here we go. All right. Well, let's come in here and yeah, we'll give them a nice area to roam. As we've learned, these guys don't need too much space because they're pretty content just to be relaxed caribou. But we do want to give the people plenty of room to look at them. We're gonna remove these. Let's see. Oh, but this is going to be amazing, Intern. We're going to have to go back to our beaver land. We're going to have to go back to where we've got the wolves. We're going to have to go back to so many of the different areas, the birds that we've looked at. Oh, this is going to be fantastic. And we should definitely add more things in here because we actually gave those penguins a huge exhibit. Or penguins. What am I saying? We gave those seals a huge exhibit. That's better. See, I've got penguins on the mind because we just came from the penguin territory. Alright, and in fact, I'm going to leave space over here to put a nice glacier one day. So we'll put a glacier over here. And actually, can we just do the normal? This is just a normal log fence. High. Oh, good, there is a normal one. Yes. We're actually going to do this one. Nice. I like this one much better for these guys. Whoops. Alright, let's get in here. I'm so excited. This is the humble beginnings of our new zoo, and this is our quest zoo, where we bring in animals that we have met on our quest only, as I've mentioned several times to you now, Intern. I want to make sure it gets through, make sure it has an impact on you. There we go. About why we can't just go and adopt any new animal. We actually have to go and fetch the animals from the quest areas. Oh, the Alfred Windsor School of Photography would like you to provide them with a photo to use as a sample during the wildlife photography segment of their curriculum. They need only one photograph, but it needs to be... but to make it more interesting for the students, they want it to contain at least 2 animals. Oh, easy peasy pie. I got that, don't worry. Featuring at least 2 animals. Well, I know how to spruce that up in no time. Let me just get in here. There we go. Hang on, barren ground caribou. Oh, we'll research your little scratching post. Oh, and I'm sorry, guys. All I've got for you are simple branches and no trees. Oh my goodness. We're going to have to open up and start attracting people here ASAP. Because this is pathetically sad for our little animals. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now let's get a little pond, a little river, and a little pond in here. Just so they've got a little bit to drink. And there we go. There. Alright, do you have the shovel, Intern? We need to gently smooth that out. Okay, smooth. There we go. I hope you're not airsick from traveling from that Arctic vortex area, or the polar vortex, excuse me, all the way over here. Research for the scratching post is completed. Wonderful. There we go. Alright, we'll put a nice couple of scratching posts in here for our barren ground caribou. Come on out, you guys. Come on out. Yumi and Comet and Vixen. Oh, at least I can get you guys a little thing to hide under. At least there's that much. Should I give them this one? Or let's just do the typical shade structures. There we go. Let me see if I can dig out any trees for you guys. And as soon as the dawn comes back, we will open up the park and start making it so people can wander back to this section. Because it's going to be kind of interesting. I'm not going to lie. This is going to be a world famous park one day. But we're definitely going to have to upgrade it in increments. Alright, let's put down some silver firs for now. Because these guys deserve at least a little bit of forestry protection. There we go. I feel much better, and we'll put some on the outside to kind of decorate this area too. We're going to give some to the seals as well. There we go, seals. They're eating the fish, good. And then we're actually gonna get rid of these trees. And, oh, there's some more weeds to pull up. Got them. Oh, there's some more. Got you guys. Move you guys out of the way. We're gonna pull these trees up because we are going to try to theme every area that we have our animals in with the different plants for the different biomes. Oh yes, and then we have our little puffin. So let's see if he wants to come on out. And let's scoot these silver furs over a little bit. And scoot you over, and scoot you over. There we go. So little puffin, what are you gonna eat, sir? He wants to eat fish. Well, we'll put some fish up on the coast like this. And otherwise, he's good. So let's see what happens. Hopefully he won't be chased. Or she, I think? Yeah, hopefully she won't be chased. She's just a puffin they threw in when they were shipping everybody to us. No idea why. No idea why. Let's use the extinct path over here, just because it looks kind of, yeah, actually that looks kind of nice. Alright, we're going to gently, whoops, gently intern. We want to gently put this down. I wish we had the amethyst path, but I don't think we do. Amethyst, there, oh, but there is a tundra path. Actually, yeah, let's go with the tundra path instead, intern, for this area, since this is going to be kind of our tundra, polar, Arctic, Antarctic area where we will have people enjoy the scenes of nature from the polar vortex zone. All right, we'll have them come over here and then walk over here. The very, 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 very rough beginnings of our very humble zoo. This is gonna be awesome. It's just gonna, like I keep saying, gonna need a lot of fixing up. Alright, let's put that there. At least we've got a couple paths connecting it now. And we'll put this here. And actually, I think we will use, whoops, we will use the tundra path to connect down this way. Where did that tundra path go? Let's see. Or not the tundra path, excuse me, the extinct path, because it actually looks really nice. So we're gonna have it connect over here. Just like that. And we'll open up the zoo. We'll make it really cheap to get in right now because it's kind of sad. But we will open up the zoo and we will at least start decorating things. Let's see, do we have any kind of animal enrichment objects that we can add at all? Research at all. Oh, look, there's a dragonfly. We could add a bunch of dragonflies to flap around. That's actually kind of amazing. A dodo rock. Do I have the alpine rock formation? Yes. Okay, we can research that, and that can at least be added to our animal exhibits. And that's it. That's it until we get more famous. And to get more famous, we're gonna have to add in more creatures. But we do have a shipment of penguins arriving tomorrow, so we will add a bunch of penguins over here. And actually, oh, the hourglass dolphins show up tomorrow too. So we'll put the hourglass dolphins right here and the penguins right over here, like a nice little penguin pathway that people can walk on. Oh, that should do it. We'll be okay, intern, even though it's gonna be a really rough beginning, that's for sure. Really a rough beginning, but you know, at least we've got things started. So I'm actually pretty optimistic about this. It's just gonna be an experience, definitely a growing experience. And one of the things that we're gonna have to work on is helping people get to this side of the zoo better. Oh my. Well, we'll have to see where this adventure goes. All right, intern, I will see you bright and early in the morning where we get, hopefully, our hourglass dolphin shipment. And then we should have some penguins arriving as well. And probably not tomorrow. I'm going to call them and be like, please, not too many at once. And then once we get those set up, hopefully we'll have some guests starting to wander over to this side. We might hire some zookeepers to help us, and we'll see what happens. So I'll see you next time, intern. Bye-bye.